Taking off again. My name's Kenny Kane. We're doing part two on this. But like I said, I don't even know how to tell people what's going on here because everyone is enslaved by it. They don't know how to act with it. I'm just constantly being victimized by these victims themselves. They're literally victims because these people get dirt on them and then they enslave them rather than taking them into court. So now they're enslaving half the freaking world. I mean, I can't even go to a fast food restaurant that hasn't been enslaved. They literally take over your entire community and enslave people just so they can poison you on a daily basis, every day. I can't even walk into a gas station, like I said. Now, all this stuff started back in 1999. Like I said, I got the word before they showed up there. U.S. Marshals are coming into town. Well, I heard about it 6 months before they got there. So all of a sudden, I started seeing the town change. Well, the town changes, and now all of a sudden, I'm seeing all these people that I know getting busted, not really getting busted, you know. I could see that something wasn't right. So one day I says, after seeing all this, I says, well, I don't think he's real in a restroom. Well, after that night, after I'd say I don't think this guy's real in a restroom, they had the restroom bug. So that night I go home, I got freaking 50 laser lights in my backyard, feds underneath my vehicles, the freaking tracking devices, the whole 9 yards. Well, he spent 3.5 hours in my truck. I was literally shocked at the massive size of this thing, and just how many people were involved in it. I thought they were going to kill me then. So I freaking just let it go. I just went inside the house and barricaded myself in, basically. And from that point, the guy spent like 3.5 hours in my truck. So I realized that he probably took my dash apart. So I took the dash apart the following day and took it apart. And I saw it was like a silver dollar, just shining like a silver dollar in there, right? And it plugged into my voltage gauge. Well, I tore it apart and it was all wrapped in copper wire and stuff. And I tore it apart and it had 3 magnets in it, one in the middle that spun, and then the other 2 on the outer side, which each time, so I take this to a guy that I know, Navy SEAL friend, and he says it's a tracking device. He says that the each time that center magnet, it'll send off a freaking beacon. Well, anyways, as I was saying, it's taken me a long road, and a lot of people have really gave a lot of effort into this. I've had CIA, I've been to the FBI, I've been to nobody will come forward without saying, no, I don't know nothing about it, this and that, we don't care. However, I have gained some friends that are willing to work